Hi, Rich Musser, Backyard Archer. Here today I have a Chill. Now you might be wondering, why is he reviewing the Chill? Isn't this a little bit dated? Well, a couple reasons. These bows are still found on archery racks and stores throughout the nation. They might be in the back as a like last year's or 2 years ago model that hasn't sold yet, or it's coming back as a used model. The Chill is a great bow in the monster line that really started taking them in a different direction. The Chill R and the Chill X that came after this bow. So this is kind of that lineup for the Chill bows. It shoots like all the other Chill bows. Now granted, the Chill X might be better for a target archer or a 3D archer that still likes to hunt with it. Chill R gives you a little bit more speed. But this Chill bow, what it provides that the other ones don't, is it has a little bit shorter axle to axle. It's a 30-inch axle to axle. So this makes a great ground blind bow. It also has a 7-inch brace height, so still quite forgiving bow. The bow is also pretty fast with the AVS cams that are weighted. It still gives you plenty of speed. It's rated as a 333 feet per second IBO bow, but it actually shoots quite a bit faster than the no cam still, despite having IBO ratings that are a little bit more similar to one another. It's a quick bow, easy to hold in your hands, light. It's under 4 pounds. It's 3.9-inch bow. It was just a must-have for me when I saw it sitting on a rack as a discounted bow. I was able to get it for around $600. This bow, when it first came out, would have been a $1,000, $900 bow. So this is a steal, in my opinion. You're going to see them out there right now because the Chill R took a little bit more interest in people in the Chill X. They're still out there in a few archery shops. And the way it pulls and draws makes it a must-have. One of the things I like about Mathews is the way the bow transitions. You're pulling back the bow, and it might be a little light or a little stiff in the front like any other bow, but when it transitions into the back wall, you can tell a transitioning point versus just dropping right in like some of the other speed bows that I own. So that's one of the things I really like about this bow. I also like the focus grip. The focus grip is also on the no cam and other ones, where it really kind of puts it on. It takes a little bit, maybe a little time to get used to. Every person has a little bit different grip. It seems to be that a lot of target archers and so forth like a little bit smaller grip. And I think this helps to accommodate that. And I've also grown to liking smaller grips. I don't have the biggest hands in the world, so smaller grips seems to help my hands as well. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it through the Chronograph. Again, this bow is rated, I have it set at, like all my bows, at 29 inches. That's a little bit longer than I would need for my best scores. I've always been pretty accurate with it, but a 28.5 inch draw length is probably more appropriate. You need to determine your draw length if you want to maximize your accuracy. Go to an archery shop, make sure your bow is fitted for you, a professional archery shop. Once you get the idea, you can see that different releases and things like that and setups may affect your draw length. When I use a thumb release, I can use a little bit longer draw length or a super short release from True Fire. But the reason why I also like the 29-inch draw length, especially for these videos, it gives you a better idea of what IBO this bow is shooting. The IBO is actually listed at 30 inches, so it's at 29 inches. So you can expect about 10 to 15 feet per second drop. So some people I've ran into that maybe haven't been shooting bow very long and wonder, why is my bow a little bit slower than what they rated? Sometimes ratings can be a little bit inflated, but often it's because they're not shooting a 350 grain arrow at 70 inches and 70 pounds and 30 inches. And so that kind of, those are how it was actually rated. Sometimes they take the vanes off. They take all the deadening properties and peeps off the bow to get that speed when they're doing it at the factory. So there's real world shooting and there's IBO, and hopefully they're pretty correlated. This is a 380 grain arrow. Again, 350 grain arrow would be what you would shoot if you're trying to get a pure IBO speed. This is a very fast hunting arrow with a lot of people going up into 400 grain. This is a 380 grain arrow with the 70 pounds, that is. And so I'm going to go ahead and shoot through this. Again, the draw cycle on this is really great. At first, unlike the Chill excuse me, the no cam, you can feel the draw cycle already at the beginning. The no cam, when I shot it just a little bit ago, is really soft at the beginning. This one actually has a little bit of aggressive starting point, which kind of shows you that it has some speed behind it. But what I really like about it is how it transitions into braking right there. But you can, it's this nice gradual brake. You got this draw, and then it pulls right into a nice gradual back wall. Unlike a lot of other bows, it has the most nice soft transition I've seen in a while. Now shooting it through the chronograph, I'm getting, that one was 298 feet per second. If you remember the no cam, it was 283. I shot other bows, and my true speed bows are easily hitting 313 to 330 from the same exact arrow. So it gives you an idea. This again is kind of on the average to average speed bow. So you're really getting this bow because of how it shoots. It's going to do all the work that you need it to do for any game you want it to work on, for the most part. But it's kind of an average speed bow nowadays when you consider speed bows. When I shoot through the chrono, and you'll see through my other videos, you get a substantially higher speed, but this is still quite a bit faster than the no cam. How it benefits in comparison to the no cam, though, it's just a little bit shorter axle to axle. It feels more like your traditional bows that you pull back, in the sense that it's a little bit more aggressive at the front versus. So it depends on how you like your draw cycles. But what I really like about the draw cycle on this is how it transitions in the last phase, right when you're about to go into the back wall. That's one of the things that makes it a little bit different. And you'll see that in all the Chill bows. You'll see that in Chill R and Chill X, both of which I've shot. Chill X is still one of the bows that I would say was one of the better bows out there if you're looking for a Chill bow. But that said, I really like the Chill bow, and you can't beat it. Right now, if you bought a new Chill X, you're talking the $900+ bow. Well, this Chill here, you'll be able to find it in some shops, and particularly on eBay or used shops now, right around $600 or less. So this is a steal for me. Now, there might be some. So anyway, this is what I would recommend. The other thought about this, now, this is a draw-specific module, so you'll have to get the modules that you need, just like the no cam has draw-specific modules. And so, if you get this bow, make sure you know what your draw length is. And then the 85% let-off lip stops were added, so this makes it a lot better. So if you're going to get one of these bows, make sure you get the new draw stop for pattern. You'll be fine with it. It'll just give you a little bit. If you go with one without the new draw stop, it's going to be a little bit mushy in your back wall. But this draw stop really makes for a nice solid back wall. This bow I like a lot. This is a bow that when my son gets older, I'd like him to